Go work your cringe 9 to 5. I'll be
streaming.
Baba Booey.
WestJet.
What is up, Russian twists and National Socialists? WestJet 6'5", Venezuelan trillionaire here, and today we're talking about Hasan Habib. Oh, and literally 0% of you are subscribed, so be sure to subscribe. Yeah. If for some reason you're living under a rock and you don't know who Hasan is, then pause the video right now and don't ruin your life any further. Basically the biggest manipulator on the internet. He's a millionaire socialist who lives in a $4 billion home and says that he bought his Porsche for his audience.
So my community can have fun.
What a fucking liar, dude.
I don't know about y'all, but my idea of fun isn't watching some Twitch streamer buying a vehicle, but I digress. Now that you know what type of character we're dealing with here, we can talk about what's gotten Hasan into hot water recently. Check this out.
A real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired. But a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean?
I beg to differ. There are jobs much harder than eating a cheeseburger, reacting to some content somebody else made.
In the same way that 9 hours of streaming absolutely will.
So this clip doesn't really give the full context of what he was saying, and I do agree that streaming can be draining, but comparing it to a job seems a little dumb and out of touch.
No. Social battery-wise, unless you're in retail, a real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job.
I think the problem people have is the comparison. This sort of reminds me of the Kanye situation, where Kanye said, "I love all people." Everyone's like, "True, Cook King," and then he goes, "Especially Hitler," and everyone's like, "Yikes, you lost me there." Having streaming as your career makes you really fortunate, so I don't even see why he felt the urge to compare it to something else. Streaming is easier than a 9 to 5. I'm pretty sure nobody disagrees with that, even Hasan himself. His point was more so along the lines of the social battery aspect.
There are obviously real jobs out there that are good comparisons. Service sector, people-pleasing jobs would be very similar.
I don't think they're comparable at all. You can't just turn off your job when you're offended. You can't click end job, like end stream button.
For 9 hours, that's what like sucks your social battery.
I think the real issue is that you're not forced to stream 9 hours. You can take a vacation any day you want, Hasan. You're like top 0.0001% of the platform. So while his point does stand, he's making so much money that the comparison is literally, quite frankly, stupid. There is not a single 9 to 5 job in the world by definition that makes you a millionaire. Like if you were comparing a streamer with 70 viewers living paycheck to paycheck, penny pinching and e-begging for money to, like, I don't know, a sales job, then I guess you would have a point. At least then I could see a reasonable comparison because, quite frankly, that sounds miserable. The situation was sort of drying out. Hasan was making jokes about it, poking fun at himself, kind of like trolling around, and, everything was going good until a new enemy approached. It was Asmongold, the beacon of morality.
So people are getting mad. It's a bad take. What's it a bad take of? He makes thousands of dollars a day. Him making takes, trying to relate to normal working people is fucking stupid.
From my perspective, he's making millions. What are you going to say about that one, Asmongold?
Well, there are normal working people that also make thousands of dollars a day.
Dumbest argument I've ever heard. Asmongold sort of plays this like morally righteous character, but completely throws everything out the window when it comes to his friends. He's literally the dude who like defended Pokemon's cookies, and now he's like offering a life raft to Hasan when his take is absolutely dog. Not only that, he was locked and loaded fighting on behalf of Hasan, sort of like arguing with the people critiquing him.
Who is this guy? Does he stream? They have 400 viewers.
Yeah, 400 viewers is a much harder number to stream at. You have zero consistent income. I don't get it.
Streaming is easy. Being good at streaming is hard. Being good at streaming is hard. A bad take. No, isn't 400 viewers good? Oh, it's definitely good. But you're not going to go and tell somebody who's one of the top streamers on the entire platform that it's easy.
The more viewers you have, the easier streaming is. I'd completely disagree with that point. Like, the chat's so fast you could barely even read it, and you're getting much more money in donations. Does Asmon realize that us regular folk are unable to ban our bosses / customers who are insulting us or making us feel like shit? Yup. Good night, Jim Kite. You can't really say anything about that one. You sort of got owned there, buddy.
Do you really think that Hasan's experience and this random's experience is going to be the same streaming?
Yes, and it's going to be 10 times easier for Hasan. What are you talking about? It makes no sense. The only real argument you could make is getting to Hasan's level and like becoming his size is difficult. Other than that, maintaining it is incredibly easy. Truth be told, I don't like any of the top streamers. It feels like they're all like one weird friend group that have been around since like Twitch's inception, since the very beginning. Twitch doesn't really have a good recommended section or algorithm, so it feels like this giant like high school popularity contest where you gotta fit in with the cool kids to try to have a chance at streaming. It's just super cringe. And you betcha that if another streamer that wasn't a part of this weird click friend group said something along these lines, Asmongold would rip them a new one. I lost a lot of respect for Asmongold because of this. It's kind of sad. Anyway, back to Hasanabi. Playing devil's advocate, Hassan's job might be very hard. He gets really angry at just random viewers in his chat.
My goal is solutions. Your goal is the continuation of violence. You want way more than 260 people dying. You want every single Palestinian to be fucking executed ruthlessly in the streets.
I mean, looking at that guy's chat logs, I'm pretty sure he never said that. That is a crazy stretch. And like, even if your job is stressful, you're sort of like bringing it upon yourself. You chose to read this guy's message and get upset about it. You could have easily banned him, and you have that opportunity to do so, which is why it's really dumb to compare Twitch streaming to a job.
You fucking baying pig. You fucking bloodthirsty, violent pig dog. Suck my dick.
Hassan has the biggest, most fragile ego probably on the whole internet. If you disagree with him, he'll just like insult you and just get like really angry at you, which is, it's, you know, kind of funny. Like,
My issue as a trans person is the fact that you, a guy that isn't super well versed on trans shit, brought on a known transphobe knowing he might bring up transphobic shit. You aren't exactly a Vosh at trans debates. I hope that the rest of your life is as horrible as it is every single day, okay? There you go. Suck my dick. I despise you. I despise you more than anything else on the planet.
all he said was that Hassan wasn't that versed on trans issues, and this is the response he got. Damn.
You are fucking cancer, okay? You are cancer in this community, and you're cancer in every community.
God damn, what a speech. It gave me goosebumps. You really owned that guy. Wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. A whole ass triple whammy sandwich kablammy with the cancer insult on that guy. God damn, that dude's crying. He's hurt. Hassan's also very radical with his politics, so in my opinion, anybody who's super radical is very stupid. Like, we don't have to choose between Hitler and Stalin. We could choose somebody better, like a, I don't know, Destiny.
Soul out of you, you know what I mean?
Oh, try a sales job.
When French Canadians start making sense, you know you've lost the plot. It's over. Just, you're done. Put on your suit and walk away. A socialist millionaire, you know, that doesn't make any sense. He's literally reaping the benefits of capitalism and sort of telling you that he isn't, and it's for the good of your own community. Like, you're getting gaslit omega hard. He's a walking oxymoron with an emphasis on moron, and people are flocking to this, you know, birds of the same shit feather flock together.
You know what a shit rope is, Julian? It's a rope covered with shit that criminals try to hold on to.
In my opinion, and my short experience in this planet, I realized what type of people watch Hasanabi. His audience consists of mainly people that blame their own inadequacies on external factors like the government. Oh, it's the government's fault I live a shitty life. It could be better if we had socialism and a perfect utopia. He's also more conventionally attractive than other left-wing radical streamers like H3H3, who's literally just like dying in his own filth. Stay classy, stay cool, and don't be a fool.
Let's go! 'Cause I'm feeling like I'm running and I'm feeling like I gotta get away.